kushanda inside Zimbabwe. Zim local news patruku yasusune live in March Tuesday 2026 pano patenge tichibase pachena zvinenge zvisingataurikewo kubva mumatelevision tinayo right. Saka sekuteerera kwamuchange muchiita our live streaming, subscribe, like and share kuitira kuti channel page redu ringe rakasimba. Eso takabata isusu nyaya yamai Chiwenga patiri kuona isusu kuti Temba ari kutobekawo military decision kana kuti matano atorwa nemilitary kuti vaite kuti amai Chiwenga biswe paposition yavo. Saka tikuona isusu kuti vatemba Mliswa bekawo military decision iyi vachitoti aiwa ndizvo chaizvo hanzi nekuti panozosekuleta kana kuti panozopfuura maoko anenge achiedza kana kuti seari kunyomba VP Chiwenga kupfura mashoko yayo munzeve dzavo apa ivo already vagara vatori military zesa kuti vagochinje pfungwa kana kuti vagopindwa nedzimwe pfungwa right. Saka ndozviri kuti Temba Mliswa aiwa military echivasudurudza pedyo ivo chete chavo chavakungofanira chete kungoona nezveimba yavo naVP Chiwenga right. Saka ndiyo nyaya yacho yatirikuda uyezvo tiri kuvimba kuti chivhitivhiti chiri kusvika kwese kwamuri ikoko muri kutibata mune zvakanaka right. Reka tichipinda isusu munyaya enzwa mamiriro azvikaita. Political debate is intensifying following comments from outspoken politician Temba Mliswa, who has publicly supported the military position regarding the removal of Colonel Baloyi from the military intelligence. The issue has sparked debate, discussion across the country, especially because it touches on powerful figures within the government and establishment. At the center of the debate is the connection between Baloyi and Zimbabwe's Vice President Chiwenga. Many people have interpreted the situation through political lenses, with some seeing it as a political attack, viewing it as a necessary step integrity of military intelligence system. Temba Mliswa urges that the situation should not be viewed as an attack against Vice President Chiwenga or Amai Chiwenga. He says the issue must be understood from a national security perspective. According to Temba Mliswa, the position held by Colonel Baloyi within the military intelligence department here in a very sensitive role where confidential information is handled daily. When someone is in such a position, he has a personal relationship with a major political figure, it can raise concern, possible conflicts or interest. Temba Mliswa believed that the military had to consider whether that arrangement could compromise the security of sensitive intelligent information. In intelligent work, confidentiality and neutrality are extremely important. Officers are expected to analyze information objectively and report findings without fear or favor. Mliswa explained that if intelligence reports were to contain sensitive information involving the Vice President, it would place Colonel Baloyi or it would place Amai Chiwenga in a very difficult position. Right. Saka ndozvo kutaura naVatemba Mliswa chinzizo department ranga rina Amai Chiwenga. Saka military intelligence iudziro zvekuita kana pakawanikwa information iri kuda kuverify ichizosaka zita ravaChiwenga inongobudisa nemo. Saka kana Amai Chiwenga position iyoyi sezvavanga vari pakazopfuura that information yakadaro zvinozoita sekunge zvisiri kuzorakidza a picture. Saka in other way tiri kuti isusu vaTemba Mliswa muzanu PF mukazorongwa zvinozorongwa munofanira kunge Amai Chiwenga ava vasingazvinzwa. That's why muri kuona vasudu panzira right. Saka vapa example vachiti, for example, if intelligent report including damaging information about her husband, critics urge that it would be challenging information without raising concern about or loyalty. Even if she acted professionally of a conflict could weaken trust in the intelligence. For Temba Mliswa, that alone is the reason enough for authorities to take precautionary measures. Another point raised by Temba Mliswa that he has been unnecessarily politicized. Says national security institutions such as the Military Intelligence Department must operate independently from political influence. The removal of an officer from such a position purely on security consideration rather than political loyalty. Temba Mliswa insisted that the integrity of the intelligence system must always come first. Mliswa also noted that Vice President is now fully involved as one of the most powerful figures in the ruling party ZANU-PF. Chiwenga is deeply involved in national political decision and debates. Because of this role, Temba Mliswa urges having a close family member working in military intelligence creates a situation. He says intelligence agents must remain neutral and as favoring any political leader. In his view, the military leadership is simply acted to potential risk. Beyond the immediate controversy, the opportunity to speak about broader issues in Zimbabwean politics, accountability. He says citizens must and scrutinize leadership without being accused of attacking them personally. According to him, holding leader accountable is a key part of building a healthy democratic system. Mliswa stressed that public officials regarding should never be treated as untouchable. Throughout this political career, he has open leaders from different political backgrounds when he felt it was necessary. Mliswa believes that constructive criticism should be welcomed rather than feared. In his view, leaders who are willing to listen to criticism often become better leaders. They remain connected to the concern of ordinary citizens. You want that treating political leaders like they cannot be questioned or often lead to disappointments. When leaders are placed on a pedestal and shielded from criticism, problems within the system can go unaddressed for long periods. Those who are Temba Mliswa. Right, another issue Mliswa raised of excessive loyalty in politics. He urged that some supporters defend political leaders under all circumstances, even when legitimate are raised. This type of blind loyalty, he says, weakens democratic because it discourages open debates and honest discussion. According to Temba Mliswa, Zimbabwe needs a political where ideas and decision can openly. The situation involving Keno Miniatabu Baloi and Vice President has sparked a strong reaction among Zimbabweans. Military made the correct decision to avoid a potential conflict of interest. Others believe the situation has been exaggerated and that professional officers judged based on family relationship. Political analysis reflect deeper tension within Zimbabwe's political landscape. Issues involving the military intelligence structures and senior political leaders often intense public interest because they touch on question of power and governance. For many observers, the controversy also highlights the delicate balance between security. In modern governments, intelligence institutions are expected to remain professional, neutral, and independent from political battles. Any situation that appear to that quickly become controversial. Mliswa believed the focus should be on strengthening institutions rather than protecting individuals. To continue, one message from Temba Mliswa remains clear. He believes we must build a strong institution where accountability is normal and leadership will be openly examined. For him, questioning decisions made by powerful figures is not an act of hostility, it is a part of responsible citizenship. whether people agree with the military decision or not, the discussion has opened an important national conversation about transparency, leadership, and the independence of key institution. And Zimbabwe continues to navigate complex political and challenges. Those conversations are likely to remain at the center of public debate. Saka ndo zviri kubva kuna vaTemba Mliswa kuti Temba Mliswa ari kutobhekawo decision ya kuti vobvisa mudzimai waGeneral Chiwenga mumilitary intelligence. Hanzi hazvizoite kuti murume ndivice president, mukadzi ari kumilitary intelligence, vanenge vachizotyira kuti pane urongwa kana kuti wamunozongofungawo nekufamba. Saka mozoita sekunge munoda kuzopandukira hurumende. Saka ndozva amai Chiwenga pedyo. Saka ndozviri kutaurwa navaTemba Mliswa achinzi aiwa decision yatorwa iri right. Saka it seems like Temba Mliswa ari kutobheka kana kuti ari kubvuma nemilitary decision iyi. And tiri papo Temba Mliswa mumwe zvakare anoti iye aibayirira mwedzi nemwedzi kwekushorapodza VP Chiwenga. Saka urongwa hwekutoti urutomuita sekunge urutomufadza yeTemba Mliswa. Saka zvinogona kunge zvikutomufadzawo kubviswa kwamai Chiwenga. Right, ngatibatane futi mune imwe live streaming mahours anotera futi tiripo pana paZim Local News. Pana ino live streaming tagumira panapa, but tine imwe zvakare futi mahour anotera tiri tese pana paZim Local News. Don't forget to subscribe YouTube channel.